I want to tell you a story about a custom order that started quietly and ended with threats, accusations, and pages of angry messages. And no, this is not about bad craftsmanship. This is about what happens when client decides that responsibility is optional. She ordered a custom cosplay. She sent her measurements herself. She chose the material herself. Latex. Latex is beautiful. Latex is dramatic. Latex is also does not stretch much and does exactly what numbers tell it to do. She wanted the costume to fit very tight. So I made it tight, exactly the measurements she provided. When she received the costume, she messaged me saying she couldn't close the leg zippers. At that point, I didn't argue, I didn't accuse, I didn't start fight. I offered a simple solution. Send the costume back, I will issue a full refund. No drama, no rewriting history. She refused. Instead, she decided to fix it herself. She told me her tailor would handle it, and that's where the story changes the tone. The costume was made entirely from latex, but her fix wasn't latex. She cut into the costume and added inserts from a completely different fabric, thin, striped, coated chiffon. Different texture, different strands, different behavior. Visually and structurally, it became a different costume, and then she wore it to an event with shoes, outside, walking, posing, photos, videos. The costume was no longer tried on, it was used. And after that, the messages started. Long messages, very long. Paragraphs, screens, accusations. She told me I ruined her Halloween. She told me I was a scammer. She told me she wouldn't go to her bank. She told me she would expose my studio on social media. She told me she would make sure my business was shut down again and again and again. At that point, it wasn't about the costume anymore. It was about pressure, about intimidation, about forcing a refund for a piece that had already been altered, worn, and publicly used. Here's the thing about custom work. Once you alter it yourself, it's no longer returnable. Once you wear it to an event, it's no longer unused. Once you change materials, you change the responsibility. That's not emotion, that's reality. But for her, reality didn't matter. What mattered was rewriting the story after everything was already done. She eventually posted a video online, painting herself as a victim and my studio as a villain. No context, no mentions or alterations, no mention of usage, just noise. And this is a part people rarely see. Not the saving, not the late nights, but the moment when a creator realizes that sometimes the hardest part of handmade work is not the work itself, it's the people. The story is old, it's resolved, but I'm telling it now because many creators deal with the same thing and think they are alone. You are not, and this is exactly why studios have rules. Custom work is not a fitting room. It's not wear it, change it, return it. It's not mass production, it's trust. And when the trust breaks, it breaks loudly. That's the reality behind custom cosplay.